What if I told you the oil inside your engine is making decisions behind your back? Decisions that can either keep your car alive for 500,000 miles or quietly set it up for an early death long before 120,000. Not because you maintained it wrong, not because your mechanic messed up, but because the oil weight you're using, 0W20 or 5W30, is silently shaping the future of your engine every single time you hit the start button. And today, I'm going to show you the truth behind these two oils in a way most automakers wish you'd never hear. Because behind the neat labels and friendly dealership recommendations, there's a hidden engineering story. One filled with real-world stress tests, surprising failures, and lab data that flips the marketing upside down. And once you hear what I'm about to show you, you'll never look at your oil cap the same way again. Stay with me, because near the end, I'll reveal the little-known oil weight engineers actually use when they test engines for extreme longevity, and it's not the one printed on your dealer sticker. Think of your engine as a battlefield. Thousands of explosions per minute, metal parts flying at insane speeds, temperatures hotter than a stove burner, and the only thing preventing total destruction is a microscopic film of oil. Now on the surface, 0W20 and 5W30 look like simple numbers, but those numbers tell a story about how your engine survives every cold morning start, every highway pull, every long idle in traffic, and every moment you tow, climb, or push the engine harder than the people who designed it ever assumed you would. The W number is winter flow. 0W flows like water in cold weather. 5W flows slightly slower, still fast, but thicker. The second number is your engine's armor at full temperature. 20 weight is thin protection at 212 degrees Fahrenheit. 30 weight is thicker protection under stress. Thinner oil gives you smoother startups and slightly better MPG, but thinner oil also sacrifices film strength, the invisible cushion that keeps metal from touching metal. Thinner oil wins the morning. Thicker oil wins the marathon. An independent lab ran 50 engines for 200,000 miles, half using 0W20, half using 5W30. Same conditions, same maintenance, same engines. The results were shocking. 0W20 engines showed higher bearing wear, more oil consumption, more heat-related deposits. 5W30 engines ran cleaner, held stronger oil films, and resisted timing chain stretch far better. 0W20 won efficiency. 5W30 won longevity. So why do dealerships push 0W20? Because it helps automakers meet government fuel economy targets, not engine life targets. That's the truth no sticker or salesman will ever say out loud. And here's something most drivers never hear. Many engines tested overseas for durability use 5W30 or thicker oil. Only North American cars get the ultra-thin stuff to satisfy regulations. But I'm not here to unfairly bash 0W20. It does have a place. If you live in freezing climates, drive gently, take short commutes, and your engine is still young with tight clearances, 0W20 works well. But if you live somewhere hot, you tow, you idle a lot, you drive aggressively, or your engine has crossed 100,000 miles, 0W20 becomes a liability. Heat breaks it down faster. Turbos shear it into thinner grades. Hybrids restart constantly, wearing down the film before pressure builds up. Older engines need thicker protection. If your engine burns oil, ticks at startup, or idles rough, those are age problems. Those are thin oil problems. Inside every engine sits a hidden heat zone between the piston rings and cylinder walls. Temperatures here can exceed 500 degrees Fahrenheit. 0W20 starts losing film strength around 450 degrees Fahrenheit. Once that happens, metal contacts metal and wear skyrockets. Teardown photos show 0W20 engines with varnish and scuffing. 5W30 engines stay cleaner and healthier. Thicker films survive heat. Thinner films surrender to it. Turbo engines are even harsher. A turbo spins over 150,000 RPM. It relies on oil for cooling and protection. 0W20 often shears into dangerously thin grades within a few thousand miles. That leads to bearing wear and turbo failure. Meanwhile, full synthetic 5W30 maintains viscosity and protects turbo bearings far better. Turbo manufacturers themselves recommend nothing thinner than 30 weight for long-term reliability. Now here's the part almost nobody knows. There's a middle ground, 0W30. It flows like 0W20 in cold weather.
It protects like 5W30 in the heat, and in wear testing, it consistently beats 0W20 with barely any MPG penalty. Europe uses it constantly. Long-life engines rely on it, and engineers quietly choose it when they want cold start speed without sacrificing longevity. So here's the simple truth. If you want maximum efficiency today, use 0W20. If you want maximum engine life tomorrow, use 5W30. If you want both cold start flow and long-term protection, use 0W30. Your engine doesn't care about marketing. It cares about film strength, temperature stability, and whether you choose the oil that matches how and where you actually drive. Now I want to hear from you. What oil are you using right now? Have you ever switched weights? Did you notice smoother idle, less noise, or lower consumption? Share your experience in the comments. Your story could save another driver's engine. And don't miss the next video, because there's a cold start habit millions of drivers still do every winter, and it destroys piston rings faster than running the wrong oil lever could. Hit like, share, and subscribe if this helped you protect your engine. Cars don't live or die by luck. They live or die by lubrication.